Here we go, off the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never flew.
Alright, we're back to corn chip enthusiasts.
So we were just talking about that Simpsons episode.
Howdy.
In Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
In the footage of the September 11th destruction of the World Trade Center, when the plane hits the towers, we can clearly see that they fall in such a manner that can only be explained by controlled demolition from explosives installed in the building. I mean, what are we to believe, that a militant Sunni Islamist multinational organization is behind this? Haha, boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Yep.
Let me out. I want to steal the moon.
Oh, they're green. Why are they green now?
Because it's a different country.
Overlooking the desert town. Holy shit, there are a lot of moons here.
Yeah. So those are the amount of moons I need to get to go to the next area.
Wow.
That's not even all the moons in this fucking city. That's just the ones before it lets me progress.
Wow.
Yeah. No, this game is fucking bonkers. I think this opening area here has like 50 moons or something dumb like that.
Jesus.
It was like an obscene amount. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you folks at home. Just like with Zelda, we're doing like the quickest LP we can, so I'm gonna go and
Get those tortillas.
main story and like, if I find them, extra moons. I'm not going out of my way for this.
Can you possess those Day of the Dead motherfuckers?
No. Anything wearing a hat, I can't possess it.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
After all, if I possess it by making it wear a hat, how am I gonna possess guys already wearing a hat? They've one-upped me, Ian. They thought this through.
That's true. That's a good point.
Also, yeah, so you were asking earlier what you do with the coins. You go into the hat store.
Oh my god.
Because this game is hat-themed.
I have gathered.
Dude.
Oh shit, there's hats!
Yeah.
I thought it said Crappy Crap as like
Yeah.
the name of the store, and I got like, I was
Yes,
like,
buy
what?
that sombrero. No, fuck you. Why aren't you being the fucking cowboy?
Because I don't have enough. It's 25 coins and I only had 17, and I'm going to buy a full outfit because I'm not some asshole who walks around with just a hat.
I think this
what is
game
that?
is problematic because it uses Day of the Dead as
What
a
is that?
profit.
What was
Oh.
that Toasterina thing at the very end?
Stickers you can put on your ships.
Oh, that's
Fine.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's all aesthetics.
Race!
It's aesthetics and fucking... What if they made a really racist Mario game?
You mean apparently like this one?
Yeah.
Well, it's not racist because it's not like negative stereotypes, right? That's what racism is, right? In a way.
Kind of.
At least
I mean,
by
anything-
today's standard.
Anything is racist if someone can find a way to profit off of it.
Off a stereotype.
No, off of just calling something racist.
Yeah. That clickbait.
Yeah. I mean, think about it this way.
There's a coin back
Noth-
there.
Where? What? Who?
Look down to your left.
Ah!
There you go. In the shittily sealed Mexican prison.
Oh, there's a level over here.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god, Rob, those fuckers blind.
Just like John Wayne would have done.
Oh, I thought you were a tiny Mexican.
The teeth out of me.
I gotta pee.
He is a skull.
I love how they're not like, get the fuck out of our
Yeah.
shop. They're just like, if you want to, you should come in the front door.
Because they're tiny Mario people. They can't be mad at you. You're a child game. You're child peoples. Tiny baby peoples.
Tiny babies. The fuck does this dude want? Obviously wants something.
He's just telling me to go. He's like, oh shit, that guy came by and he did bad. And he's... Well, he showed me.
Now you're just murdering people with your sombreros.
Yeah.
You are now the least lazy Mexican in existence.
I mean... Go figure, it's an Italian.
Oh, they're both hairy enough.
Indistinguishable, really.
Just carpets, really.
Yeah. We here at Player Ones want to remind you that we are comedians.
Yeah.
And don't mean anything we say.
Well, I mean...
Except for the lazy Mexican part.
So I played a game of 40k against,
Johnny boy.
Yes!
I am the bullets!
Beep boop fuck the police. Okay, so you're timed with those. You can't just like...
yeah, because bullet bills actually have a set lifespan, and it's short. They are literally birthed to die, Ian.
So they're Meeseeks, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Existence is painful for a bullet bill.
I just want to die.
We all want to die. Why? He roped me into it.
Shake the Pro Controller. Vigorously shake that the next time. Yeah, just
Yeah.
like that. Oh my god.
Mark's going nuts. If he wants me to walk on that sand, nah, hell with that. I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump onto that.
Why do work when my magically animated hat can work for me?
Yeah, the whole point of this game is to use hats. Why would I do anything else?
Dios mío. Turns out wearing nothing in this frozen desert was a mistake. Is that racist?
Probably.
Like 30, 50. Woo! Woo! Woohoo!
Nice.
Yeah. God, there's a part of this later where you get a power moon if you can do it perfectly, and there's like, it's a really hard one because there's a fucking, ow. Why would it tell me to duck if that wouldn't matter?
Because the game's an asshole?
Well, now it matters. Fuck you, game. Yeah.
That is really neat.
That I can possess the bullet bills or the
No,
the 2D thing.
Yeah, the transition from the 2D
Yeah.
to 3D I think is really cool.
It's
I think
really
that's-
well handled, yeah.
Yeah, it seems
It's
really,
really
well done.
smooth.
I thought for a minute that you were just waiting to eat
Oops.
shit and die. Ah! Well, you kind of were.
Oh,
Oh, what?
there's no fall damage in this game.
Oh, no, I thought you had fallen right into the sand. I was
Yeah, me
thinking-
too,
Yeah,
actually.
Right?
So the only problem I've had with this game is occasional camera fuck-ups, and they're really bad fuck-ups sometimes, I'm not gonna front. It's not quite as bad for folks at home who remember that LP. It's not quite as bad as the camera fighting in, Sunshine, but boy does it get close. Do, yeah.
Yeah, so I was playing the game before I got here. I was playing
All
the
right,
game
yeah.
40k against John,
Right.
and I was using the new Death Guard stuff. And
Right.
do you know that stratagem, the Dead Walk again?
No.
Okay, so so you pop it. It's one command point to do.
Yeah.
You pop it at the beginning of your movement phase, and you pick a unit of Poxwalkers. Whenever
Right.
anything dies within 7 inches of them, you add one to the unit.
Shite.
Now, if Poxwalkers kill something in combat, they add one to their unit. So I had
You had guys doubling up on zombies.
a unit of Poxwalkers kill 2 raptors and increase themselves by 4.
Jesus Christ.
It was insane.
Is it per wound or is it per?
It's every time you. So the stratagem is every time
Ow.
a model, friend or foe, dies within 7 inches of the unit. And the Poxwalker's ability is whenever they kill something.
I gotta see. There's probably an errata that states they don't stack that way.
Probably, but I had no errata. I went off what the books said. Brendan double checked, said the same thing. So
It's
that's what
dumb,
we're going with.
but legal.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like 90%. It's the way Trevor plays 90% of his 40k games.
Yeah.
Fucking Trevor.
For those of you who haven't heard our rants before, we don't like this fellow. And he somehow seems to enjoy the fact that no one likes him.
I don't know. I mean, like, Trevor's a fine guy, so long as I'm not playing 40k against him. I do not get enjoyment out of that.
Man, I don't... Oh, God, I can't stand him.
I got fucking like. There was a
Oh.
guy at Black,
Oh, yeah.
at the hobby store the other day, and like I hadn't been to the shop in a long ass time because I was like fucking whatever, and there was a new guy there, and he was like a nice guy, and I talked to him before.
boy.
Like I was gonna play a game against Jay that day, and the guy
Yeah,
showed up.
Doritos.
Like, the new guy showed up, and I was like, hey, like he's like, hey, you have a nice army. I was like, okay, cool, and we started chatting. And then Trevor showed up, and he's like
Oh,
the
boy.
guy who's supposed to represent that game, that specific game, to like get people into it. And
Well, there's no way to get away from that.
and the guy, like, I was like, hey Trevor, technically you're supposed to like show him how to play the game because you're part of you're supposed to represent the game. And Trevor got like mad, and I was like why?
Yeah, he's like, I don't have to do anything, and we're just like,
And we both looked at him, like,
Yeah.
we all three of us got quiet and stared at him, like you chose to do this. And,
Yeah, this is the job description, motherfucker.
yeah,
you-
and you get
you-
store credit for, like, introducing people to it. Like, fuck you.
Yeah,
It's not even like you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You get paid.
Like,
Yeah, you signed it. You
right.
You signed up for this responsibility,
Cactus.
and you can't really just like bitch and moan about it when you don't want to do it. Like
Yeah.
it's your responsibility to do it all the time. It's not just setting up the dumb campaigns and running the dumb tournaments.
The
The tournaments that he rigs.
Oh, fuck.
rigs hard.
Yeah.
What?
Oh god, I remember.
Wait, what? He rigs tournaments? When did that happen?
So he like up until like it wasn't. It was more that it was like up until Black Knight like formalized its tournament randomizing system. That Trevor would pretty much choose who fought who.
Yeah.
And so he would like, oh, look at the lists ahead of time. And because he would play in this fucking tournament, he would just be like, oh, well, I don't want to fight that list, so I'll fight this one instead.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. So it was only until recently that Black Knight like implemented the thing like you're not allowed to do that anymore. And I'm like, I'm surprised it took you that long to tell him to stop.
Yeah.
It deters people from playing the game more. Like a lot of the people who I know, like I probably like you guys, I guess, who play the game more often than I. Like you guys are gonna put more time into it, so like if I lose, that's entirely my fault because I don't put more time into it. But when people are like learning and like you have people coming from like Toronto or like Welland, really anywhere in like the GTA,
Oh, I see something.
it's
Yeah.
like it's
Nice.
sort of a pain in the ass when you're
You got a moon.
trying to like have a good time, but there's this
Awful.
one dude who's ruining everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like if I show up to a tournament, it's just like whatever. Like I'm not great at the game, and I don't invest a lot into it. But
I also like the fact that my poncho and hat made it into this fucking pixel.
your
That is pretty
poncho and hat?
fantastic.
You know what I mean? The one I'm wearing. Like, the fact that they didn't just make the default that Mario is always in his red and blue.
Oh yeah.
That they actually put, like, the 5 minutes of effort to make extra sprites.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it's like a lot of fucking effort. Sprite work is hard, but you know what I mean.
It's fucking pixels, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but fucking, it's time-consuming.
Yeah, to make like the animated
Yeah.
shit. Because making a sprite is easy, but animating it is hard.
What?
Look at that guy! Look
Yeah.
at him! Look at him!
Easter Island, motherfucker.
That's your
Right.
next like 8-bit fucking maestro over there.
What the fuck is that in between those coins?
Oh, I'll show you.
That's a penis.
Oops.
There's two circles
That's a-
and a
Well,
stick.
I fucked that up. Wow, okay, my aim is off today.
I'll show you what those things. Oh wait.
There you go.
Oh, cool.
It's a booster. It does exactly what you'd expect. It boosts.
Oh, neato.
Kia! Shadowfax, show us the meaning of Swift.
Oh boy.
Like a precision engine. Yeah, so this is where things get crazy. With the
Oh,
bells.
chain reaction.
Yep.
Oh
Now-
god, they're still going.
You'd think, in theory, that these would go on forever. You would be incorrect.
It's the never expanding Sonic rings.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
death
the revenge
road
of the
Sonic.
hedgehog.
Yeah.
Of the hedgehog.
Do not
Froggy.
steal.
OC, do not steal copyright.
OC.
Rolling around at the
Whenever-
speed
if
of
we
sound.
go to Montana's again, we're drawing more OCs.
Oh
my
boy, yeah, you
God.
missed that, Ian. Patrick and a bunch of us. It's like you, me, Jimmy. Who else was there? Simon and
No, it
Dan.
wasn't Simon. It
Was
was,
it?
It was
Brendan.
you, me. It was you, me, Jimmy, and I think Dimitri.
No, not Dimitri. It was Dan though. Dan was
Yeah,
there.
Dan
Yeah.
was there.
And what happened was that Pat, like as usual, Pat was just drawing on the fucking placemat, and at one point we're just like, oh, we should. I was telling Pat like you should just do commissions, man. Like if you sell your dignity, you can make a lot of money. And you know, Pat was like, well, yeah, I've always been thinking about it. And the joke was like, Jimmy's like, yeah, just do it now, right now. I'll give you $25 if you just draw my Sonic OC.
Oh my god.
And it started becoming that we were designing the most terrible Sonic character by committee. And like there were some details like it was a hedgehog, but he had human ears. Shit like that.
He had human ears. He was wall-eyed.
Yeah.
He was
He was in
missing
a-
3 of his limbs.
Yeah.
He had a vape.
And
And,
he believed in Crystal Jesus
Yeah.
to heal him.
God.
And it said disabled by choice. And then when we're leaving, we're like, maybe we should take the drawing. And I'm like, nope, we'll leave it here. Let the waitress deal with it.
This is her life now.
And then it turns out it's Mercedes who's dealing with it.
Oh yeah, fuck. A while back, folks at home, Pat winds up getting this waitress who clearly had the hots for him, who insisted on keeping the fucking dick he drew. And he did some nice chiaroscuro shading on it.
It was a nice looking dick.
Yeah, no, it was a quality dick.
I modeled it after my own dick.
You got a quality dick there, Pat.
Yeah.
Quality dick, yeah.
A real good dick. A real good dickens.
There's a nice curve to it.
This looks like a man who knows some good dickens.
Yeah.
So I assumed.
Oh, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.